let's just say my father has a PhD in physics from MIT. He's a very smart man, but I grew up in a gambling family. So my grandfather actually was a musician. He lived in Las Vegas for a while. He taught me to play 5-card and 7-card stud as a little girl. So you could say I've been playing for a long time. I don't remember how to play. But then my dad, we lived in New Jersey, and my dad developed a system to count cards, won a lot of money when they first opened Atlantic City until it was barred from every casino. I've been to every racetrack on the East Coast, so you could say it's in my blood. And then when my father retired from Hewlett Packard, he started to play poker. And he mentioned to me, you know, years ago, this was sort of during the boom, you know, you should become a female poker player. And I was laughing because I was managing a hedge fund at the time. But at any rate, I got ill. I got cancer and about 9 years ago, and I had about 16 surgeries in 3 years. And I was not the happiest camper, didn't want to go out of the house. And so I started playing online and fell in love with the game. And so that's how I started playing. And my dad actually was the one that brought me into the first casino at Commerce because I was terrified, and taught me about stringing and all these other things, and could answer questions like, "Dad, what's a straddle?" And he said, "It's just a faster way to lose your money." So you know, I had that wisdom, and I think he's proud of, you know, how much I've accomplished at this point now. I think maybe he'll kill me, but Antonio Esfandiari is one of my closest friends, and we played on Party Poker Live, and I picked off a bluff of his, and that was particularly enjoyable. But we always play against one another hard, and I play a lot of cash games with him. So I would say that was my proudest, but it was nice to be able, he's an excellent player, so it's nice to be able to you know, stand my ground a little bit with him. Another great moment of mine was, you know, really worked on my reading, and a player I play with fairly often, I picked up just a fantastic read on him. And so twice in 1 week, I called down all-in shoves by him. Maybe it was a $400,000 pot each time with ace high, and won both. And so that was a particularly happy moment. I had double and triple checked that read, and I was pretty sure that it was good. And I think he figured it out because he subsequently got rid of it. But at any rate, you know, those are the times when you take some confidence to be able to do that. And I really felt good about what I was doing. Oh, I think my ability to read other players. I mean, I do have a very good intuition. When I was younger, I used to sort of squash it down because I'm very analytical. But it turns out in business and in poker, if I have this strong intuition, I'm always right. And I also have sort of a pretty good mathematical ability, so I can recall a lot of hands, and I'm pretty good with my hand equities, and I'm able to sort of put people decently on ranges and that sort of stuff. So I think probably the combination of those two things, and they're kind of yin and yang, they'll make me a decent poker player. And the only, you know, it's very similar to developing quant models and anything else. I mean, it takes experience. The only way to get experience is to, you know, to play, is to do things. And so take notes and, you know, remember hands. Try to find some people you can discuss hands with, you know, that are better than you. Get some training. There's amazing education out there today. That's why the players are so much better. So there's access to huge amounts of info if you really would like to become a good poker player, and then take it one step at a time, because you can't digest all of poker, and so you really have to start in the in the low ranges, and you know, don't get too confident. You know, probably when you think you should move up a level, just stay there and make yourself stay there like twice as long as you thought you should, because probably you'll end up back there because you'll get a little kick in the bottom. The poker and the market typically shows you that if you get too confident. So, and different games play differently. So you have to adjust to those dynamics too. So play different places and get some experience on the felt.